everybody out there in Dreamland. Namaste and Shalom. Iron sharpens iron, and a friend sharpens a friend. You are listening to the Beyond Top Secret Texan. I am the Beyond Top Secret Texan. Broadcasting to you from the coast with the most, the Gulf Coast, the third coast of Texas. The darkest truths from the darkest web need to be told. And you must listen to the Beyond Top Secret Texan.
Law and order, and found it through a number of brave and bold lawmen, including local sheriffs and famous Texas Rangers, who helped to finally win a lasting peace. Partnering in their contribution to law and order was a solid foundation made possible by a strong and determined local court system. And by the late 1840s and early 1850s, plans were underway to construct the first of 4 county courthouses that have served the country. But in spite of the more modern courthouses that now serve the community, the standing symbol of justice for many of the coastal frontier remains the same. The older stoic building, which is now nearly in ruins. It dominates the background view of a modern bayfront drive that fronts the city's beautiful skyline. Completely surrounded by a chain-link fence, more to keep people away from the falling down 6-story building to constrain its historical memories, the former courthouse sits a few blocks off the city's seawall, shadowed now by the freeway bridge that crosses over the ship channel behind it, and fronted by a modern federal courthouse facility that graces the waterfront to the east. Nearby, and in contrast, however, is a growing section of the city's Old Town, Heritage Park, a 4-square block area where some of the oldest homes of the city have been restored and turned into a public gathering area for events and festivals. A few more blocks away is the bustling port facility, a modern convention center and performing arts theater, and art and science and history museums, and a public water garden. Yet it is this mumbling mix of the old and the new that provides the unique yet stark contrast to the northern reach of the downtown area, a park-like zone that seems out of place in the same neighborhood as the crumbling, deteriorating state of a building that not so long ago closed its doors to local history to become a fading memory of the past. With its ghostly and fading physical structure, it looks like a shadow on a bright day that generates its own form of shade and mystery that seem to ever lurk there strangely in a world where it no longer belongs. On a quiet night, while standing in the neighborhood that surrounds the ghostly building, you can hear it, that former history. Through the rustle of the wind, through the tall palm trees overhead, are the eerie whistling of the bay breeze wrapping its way around the old and fragmented concrete corners of the lost and lonely building. The old courthouse was officially retired in 1977 with the completion of the new facility a few miles away. But because of a rich local history, the community and its many leaders since have been faced with the controversy of what to do about the old building. So rich in history, yet in need of so many costly improvements just to remain a sound and stable building, it has suffered from disuse and abandonment and is in desperate need of capital improvements beyond financial practicality. In spite of local efforts, those funds will not come. Troubled in the pursuing years as an area where the homeless would congregate until the city's emphasis on reconstruction and improvement were launched a few years back, the area had become an eerie block of a Neverland quality, where only the daring wandered on a moonlit night or on a day when a rare north wind brought in the ominous clouds of the north.
Everybody out there in Dreamland, Namaste and Shalom. Iron sharpens iron, and a friend sharpens a friend. You are listening to the Beyond Top Secret Texan. I am the Beyond Top Secret Texan. broadcasting to you from the coast with the most, the Gulf Coast, the third coast of Texas. The darkest truths from the darkest web need to be told. And you must listen to the Beyond Top Secret Texan